Daniel, yes. Starting our Friday with Kiss Daniel right there. The weekend is already upon us, and we always say over here on ESplash, it actually starts on Thursday.
Yes, that's true. The weekend in Honeypot words is always one that we look forward to because we get to rest and unwind.
Yes, and you know the best show on TV is here to give you those awesome vibes you long for. The turn up, it really begins now.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal Highness, the Spanish. I go by the name King Hojay. Well, you can call me Hojay. That's what it is.
It is what it is, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Amanda Dara is my name, guys.
Wow,
today you can call me. Today you can call me Mandy.
Why? It doesn't look like one.
Is this she's wearing this bucket hat?
It doesn't like Gen Z, Gen Y, Gen Z.
I'm actually not Gen Z, but I have to just like show you guys.
You don't want us to drag
because
you.
Because they say millennials don't know how to dress. So hello. We came here prepared.
They're dragging millennials right now on social media.
Wow, interesting stuff going on right there. All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It's the hostess to the mostest. It's the jewel in the crown. My name is Honeypot.
Yes, so let's talk about what we have planned for today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll kick off the show with the entertainment news. And of course, check out celebrity birthday shout out and then rewind.
And then I'll be your Twinkle plug for today. Then later on, one of us should show some gratitude on the Trade Off segment. And then we'll take the news recap. And on Daily Top 5 for today, we'll be talking about 5 practices to help you benefit from Lent.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we are going to move on already. We'll be taking your song requests via social media. So get on our social media pages. We are TVC Connect using the hashtag ESplash on TVC. Then we'll wrap up the show with today's happiness is free reminder.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show started already. Enjoy the set of videos and we'll see you
in a bit.
Where's your daddy or $10? Like, she had to reiterate that in a way by saying Israel.
And Zlatan to say the same. Baba Lola. So it's your daddy.
But this one is saying $10.
Baba Lola.
As Amanda was saying yesterday, that if you say Omotola, what comes to mind? So other people that are not popular and they don't really have, they should go and sleep somewhere.
Honeypot, that was yesterday.
Okay, today is here. Okay.
Zlatan,
congratulations. I mean, yeah, congratulations. Now we saw him in NYSC uniform.
Well, Zlatan.
He did not tell us about it.
What did he say?
Will you see him in court?
We just saw the uniform there.
Will you see him in court?
With service years.
They're going to call you.
Service years, 3 weeks orientation camp.
Yeah.
Then 1 year somewhere.
Yeah. But it could be
1 year serving.
You could be in Lagos. You could be posted to Lagos.
Then it was posted to his own studio to be recording music.
Who is your daddy, Baba Lola?
The same way they said they did the NYC that time.
Okay, so people are asking questions already, and I think it's not jokes actually. If some people would go somewhere and then do the 1 year, and some people would be, but it has always been a Nigerian thing that's, you know, all animals are not equal.
Do you know the funniest thing? I actually don't know where he was posted to, but you can actually get your posting to like a media house. Who knows? Maybe
like a studio too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Things are changing.
Okay, they said things are changing.
1 year, it was going to.
Okay, so what generation does Zlatan for?
Zlatan was doing CDS. You know those CDS is composed.
Of course, every Thursday. Well, ours was every Thursday, I think.
All those, that was what? Give me a mark for that one.
Okay, I guess it was in that parade. All those who used to join.
Okay, and they'll be singing and be entertaining.
That was the
platoon he was in. Broadcasting this thing.
OBS. Shout out to you, Zlatan. And it's still the same Zlatan that said no need for school.
Are you people listening to this?
Nah, Zlatan.
Go to school, do your service.
Have you seen people that are following Zlatan? You know, the one that even got me laughing and had me in stitches was this funny dude who was talking about Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Everybody wants to be Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. You that you have used your school fees to buy hair, you are still saying I want to be like like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. So shut up. Okay.
Let's move on to
off the mic. Let's move to the entertainment news proper that we have for you. All right, now, a driver who allegedly killed Nicki Minaj's father turns himself into police. The alleged hit-and-run driver, who is responsible for the death of Nicki Minaj's father, Robert Maraj, has reportedly turned himself in to law enforcement, is a 70-year-old man named Charles Polevich. Describing the incident in detail during a press conference, the commanding officer of the homicide squad of the Nassau County Police said he got out of the car and he looked at the deceased and got into the car and made the conscious decision to leave instead of dialing 911 or calling an ambulance. He went home and secreted his vehicle. Charles Polevich was, however, arraigned in the Nassau County District Court on charges of leaving the scene of an incident causing death and tampering with physical evidence.
I guess it should be like a closure right now because there's somebody now.
Yeah.
At first it was who
we
did
don't
this,
know who
let
it
this
is.
person come out.
It's just such a very sad one.
I'm even happy that he eventually came out. He did the wrong thing initially by actually running. I don't know what his motives were, but to come back and say,
first, I guess.
yeah, to come back and say, okay, this is what I did. Maybe he's going to get like a different plea bargain by doing that, but it's commendable, and I'm happy that, as you said, the family can get closure on it. Very, very sad stuff.
Yeah.
All right, moving to the next story. Lauryn Hill's album is now certified diamond. American singer, rapper, songwriter, and record producer Lauryn Hill has made history by becoming the first female rapper to ever have an album sell 10 million copies, courtesy of her iconic Grammy Award-winning debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The 16-track album, which featured Mary J. Blige, D'Angelo, and Carlos Santana, is Lauryn's only studio album, which was released in August 1998. There's a very small group of hip-hop artists such as Tupac's All Eyes on Me and Outkast's Speaker Boss, The Love Below, who has sold 10 million copies of an album, and Lauryn Hill is officially the first woman to join them. Just so you know, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill was also ranked as the highest female hip-hop album of all time by Rolling Stone, claiming the number 10 spot on its list of the 500 greatest albums.
Salute, Miss Lauryn Hill.
More than
Salute.
20 years ago.
Do you understand?
Salute.
20 years ago and receiving awards. So, I mean, yesterday we talked about Davido, which was like 5 years ago, and this is 20 years ago, getting a diamond certified reward or award. And I'm just like, you know what? I feel like this is the reward for good music. Because a lot of times we always talk about how, oh, you have to keep dropping, you have to stay relevant, you know, you have to stay fresh. But I feel like if you actually put in a very good body of work, it's evergreen.
And when I saw this news, it now made me go back to the project to be listening to it.
And it's still so good.
Yes, and it's so good, and it's like the sound that we hear now,
You're
but with
talking
more
about
words.
Lauryn Hill now.
Yes,
You're talking about Lauryn Hill.
It's just
Put some
crazy.
respect on it. I mean, what do you expect from a Lauryn Hill? I mean, that's why I had to say salute Miss Lauryn Hill. I mean, she's done so much. There is no how you would even mention certain things. There is no how you would even remember Bob Marley too, that you would not remember Lauryn Hill, Fugees and all that. So what exactly are we talking about here? Congratulations. We celebrate Lauryn Hill every time.
In a recent interview, because they said you just dropped an album since then, you didn't bother dropping any other album.
That was the only album?
Yes, the only album that she has. And she said, nobody from her record label is bugging her to drop an album. Perhaps even when she dropped the album, the reception she got at first, after sweating, ignoring her family, then later everybody accepted the album. She said she's not in that phase right now to leave her family and work on a project, because people like her, they will go all in. Ignore everything. I want to work on this project. Oh yeah,
and you
everybody
can always
go
tell the difference. Even people like Adele, you know, people like some people that when they put in their all, you can hear their soul in the music. It's amazing.
And that thing about being creative, and then you know what she said. She said that people not appreciating your work at some point, and then
not be like after all,
that people are human beings. Don't think they don't even have anything, and then you're not saying anything after working so hard.
Look at everything right now.
Yes.
Massive congratulations.
Okay. Wow. Congratulations to Miss Lauryn Hill, and that's all we can take on entertainment news. Let's get straight to celebrity birthday shout-outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Ariel Cabell, who is 36 today. Ariel is an American actress and model who has appeared in various television series such as Gilmore Girls, The Vampire Diaries, 90210, and Bolazo, and she is also popular for films such as Soul Plane, American Pre-Present, Bandcamp, John Tucker Must Die, Think Like a Man, and 50 Shades Freed.
I definitely remember from American Pie. Soul Plane was like our first major movie.
American Pie.
American Pie is a very
That's the one Hojay was. I Think Like a Man, 50 Shades Freed, Vampire
I think she was
Diaries.
the friend, Dakota's friend.
You've seen everything.
I've seen a lot of the films she's in, and one of the things I like about her is that even though she's playing a lot of supporting roles, she kills it. So at the end of the day, she has a lineup of big films, and she might not be lead role, but she's doing very well for herself.
Yeah.
Happy
All
birthday.
right, happy birthday. Moving on, Benicio del Toro is 54 today. Is a Puerto Rican actor and producer famous for movies such as Escobar, Paradise Lost, The Wolfman, Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Thor, The Dark World, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers Infinity War, and the Scenario movie franchise.
Yeah, for Sicario.
Sicario,
like,
I mean.
He's like till tomorrow, I just look at him as a bad guy because after seeing him playing Pablo Escobar,
you can't
then
erase that.
his role in Sicario, like if this guy catch you, he can actually kill you.
Yeah,
like,
you feel that way because it's either he's playing a drug lord or he's playing somebody that is a bad guy in a Marvel series. So yeah, he actually absolutely kills those kind of roles. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! All right, and well, on our list we have Hailey Duff, who is 36 today. She is an American actress, singer, songwriter, television host, writer, and fashion designer who's best known for her roles in the television series Seventh Heaven and Lizzie McClure. Just so you know, she's also the older sister of American singer and actress Hilary Duff. Happy birthday to her.
Hilary Duff and her sister, and she used to manage Hilary. So we're all in the industry together, but I'll manage you because I'm older, but I love their family and I love what they've been
and then
so
she
far.
started doing stuff too on her own.
Massive.
I just know her from Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, Lizzie McGuire.
I didn't know she was managing
and
her sister.
they were singing too. They do soundtracks for the movie. They did for Lizzie McGuire, herself and Hilary. So super
That's
talented
so nice.
family.
Talk about sibling relationships.
All right, moving on, we've got Jeff Daniels, who's 66 today. Jeff is an award-winning American actor, musician, and playwright who you might remember from the movie Dumb and Dumber, 101 Dalmatians, and also the Divergent series, Allegiant, amongst others.
See, Jeff Daniels.
First of all, 101 Dalmatians in the animation.
Yeah.
Or there's a film? Because they're just bringing out a film.
There's a movie and the
Okay, the one they're bringing out
animation.
is Cruella.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Dumb and Dumber that I did with Jim Carrey till tomorrow. That's why I've cancelled Jim Carrey to be like one comical character. You cannot play any serious character. You'll make me laugh. And it was in Dumb and Dumber, and it's not serious. That movie is just so dumb.
What do you expect? They say so Dumb and Dumber.
But like you now killed the character. Like you guys were actually
I
stupid.
get what you mean. So when you look at the person,
that's why I look at him like,
do you have sense?
You are dull.
Okay, our very own seal. Our very own seal.
Yes.
58 today. Henry Olusegun Adeola Samuel, popularly known as Seal, is an award-winning British singer-songwriter who has sold over 20 million records worldwide with his first international hit song, Crazy, which was released in 1991, and not forgetting his most celebrated song, Kiss from a Rose, was released in 1994. Happy birthday to Seal.
Another evergreen song right there. I don't think there's any year you're going to listen to Kiss from a Rose that you're not going to feel the emotions behind it. like, Seal is such an amazing artist.
I know a few will be famous still.
Well, I have to family. It was one.
It's his mother that is Nigerian, not even his father.
When I had to say British after saying our very own Seal. And Seal is that person who remembers Nigeria and comes to Nigeria every now and then. The other time we're talking about him being at African Shrine. And, you know.
Running things.
Wow, running things. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. Happy birthday, Seal. It's such an interesting one when you look at his life, his marital life.
Let's not go
like
there.
interesting.
Today's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Seal. Okay, now, Smokey Robinson is 81 today. He's an award-winning American singer, songwriter, record producer, and former record executive who was the founder and frontman of the Motown vocal group, The Miracles. And we can just go on and on talking about this great human right here. Oh my gosh, yes. Wow.
Yeah, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as at 1987. Like
that. Looking at his picture, you can see that this man has a lot of energy. You know, you can see that he's not green for anybody. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. And a happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. We love you. We celebrate you. It's a beautiful time to be alive.
It is.
And, well, anytime you wake up, it's your morning. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And even if you're Gen Z or you're millennial, don't worry. Happy birthday to you. Don't let the drugging affect you, okay?
It's affecting you, Amanda, because since you've been talking about this thing, since you got to work, you've shown people tweets. I've been seeing it, actually. I've been seeing it. But I just minded my business, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just keep reading.
Happy birthday to you, of course. You know how I do. I'm sending you kisses all the way from me to you. Mwah. We'll be back shortly for Rewind. Alright guys, welcome back to the show. It is now time to check out what we have for you on today's Rewind. Take a look at today in entertainment history.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1971, Paul McCartney releases Another Day in the UK. And in 1973, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the All Oak Tree, a single released by Don featuring Tony Orlando. It went on to win the Billboard Song of the Year in 1973. And finally on this day in 2014 at the Brit Awards, David Bowie, Ellie Goulding and Arctic Monkeys win. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Yes, sir. That award-winning song, Starboy, featuring Whiskey, Terry, Caesar, Spotless. Yes, I'm not missing anybody else. Soccer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on the first half of the show. We'll be back for the second half in a bit. Stay with us.
And welcome back to the second half of the show. You already know what time it is. It's Chew It Off time. And today, being the end of the week, it's all about gratitude. Now, somebody is going to be very, very proud right about now. You know who that person is already. You know the proudest.
And you know it can't be me. Obviously.
You know now.
Obviously.
I'm royalty, so what do you expect?
They also drag you. Be careful.
What gen do you fall?
Generation. You know the alphabet. What am I?
Ancient.
Yeah.
Please, like Jesus.
You said that they fans me now.
No, we know they fans you. Who they fans you?
grateful for?
Yesterday I said I am your fan, but today I have thought about it, so I withdrew. I withdrew in the morning before I came to work.
Whether she sees it or not, I already know.
In your mind that I'm your fan, I don't like it.
Yes, what am I grateful for? I think these days I get to see a lot of things on social media. People just putting up stuff. At times, you don't think that whatever you're putting up on social media, makes sense. So I think my gratitude today has to be grateful for people that know that you can say this thing, you can say it to yourself, or just say it to your friends, but putting some stupid things on social media. So I want to shout out to people that
Which particular generation today
don't drag into this generation war, I beg. So it's just people that just know that this thing is not supposed to be said, or tweeted, or posted, and they actually do not post it. So shout out to people like that.
You are completely correct.
Or say.
Because sometimes you read some things on Twitter, you see some things and I'm like,
are you normal?
You don't get fear of God inside of you.
But then again, you are saying you don't get fear of God, and the person is saying it's personal, it's my page. If I like.
No. So where I'm going to is there's some things that are not supposed to be said.
You think they're
on social media. I think you should add that.
Woke because of the consciousness of things right
with
now.
With this Gen Z.
It's Honeypot.
I'm not the one bringing.
I said Gen Z. You know that they said that you people you don't have respect that you say anything. Not be me talking now. Go to Twitter. Now. It's the thing I've been reading on Twitter. They said that you don't get respect. And we just saw the one for millennia that they marry the people that they are not supposed to marry because their mommy said no. Oh God! Now wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. My rant is not about generation. It's not generational rant.
Why are you not running up and down? But it's so sweet to read.
Amanda, let me move it to you.
Okay. From the troubles in my life.
So shout out to people that actually think before posting things or writing things on social media.
Okay.
Her name is Honeypot on mic on social media. Yeah.
Yes, it's actually my name. If you like, come and drag me into the gen something. Okay. Moving on. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. We told you driver who allegedly killed Nicki Minaj's father turns himself into police.
And of course, we talked about this one. Lauryn Hill's album is now certified gold.
Amazing stuff. All right, guys, we're back after this break for today's Daily Top 5.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the show. Let's go the religious route today because of those who are observing the Lent season. Yes, Lent is a 40-day solemn religious observance in the Christian calendar, which begins on Ash Wednesday and ends approximately 6 weeks later, which happens to be the night before Easter Sunday. The purpose of Lent is the preparation of the believer for Easter through prayer, repentance of sins, almsgiving, simple living, and self-denial in preparation for the resurrection of Christ. Yes, each of these practices has great individual benefits, but directing all of these practices towards a common end, this Lent will yield the greatest benefits. 5 practices to help you benefit from Lent. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Number 1, consider abstaining from asking God for what you want. Yes, the truth of the matter is that God wants us to offer up prayers to Him, but have you thought of just thanking God for everything He has done for you instead of just asking all the time? Try it out, and ye shall see.
Okay.
I am preaching, ladies and gentlemen.
This is wonderful. As much as you can't actually say we're not commanding you not to ask God for what you want, but this has worked even when you're not fasting. Like sometimes you just take some time out. You just want to be very, very appreciative. You just want to thank God. You know that you have needs, but then how about all the things that
God has given you? Apart from that, some people even ask very authoritatively. I hear some people pray and it's like, God, this time next year. You even give timelines. Some people give timelines to God, and I'm like, who do you think you're talking to? Do you understand? And another thing is that in as much as you have the things that you want, you believe that is the best for you. God knows best. So you keep asking for something, and that's not what God wants to give you, and you're not getting a response, and you're getting upset. So when you're thankful, then you will just understand that God will give you the things that you need.
Preach.
Yeah.
Preach. Pastor.
Are you on the same? Are you on the same?
Pastor,
are you on the same wavelength?
Pastor Manny, is it like this? Gen Z church.
Because
that is what they do. Have you seen their bucket hat? That is how they are. Okay, guys, let's move on.
People should drag them on my behalf.
We're together. We're together. It's not what you should drag.
Emma, which gender I now belong? Okay, let your fasting financially support your almsgiving. So often we give up a certain luxury or just randomly spending on frivolities. Oh my God, frivolities, my God. All right, this Lent season, take the savings from these practices and put them in a jar. Then during Easter, donate the content of the jar to the poor through charities, a local soup kitchen, or given directly to the homeless.
Oh, so we should save our money.
Yeah, save your money and give. But I feel like give the way, I would just add to this and say give the way your heart directs you to give. Because someone like me personally, I'm not really led to give beggars on the streets. I'm led to give people charity who are not even really charity, people who are like, sometimes I see you maybe selling a handkerchief and I know that your profit is not so much. I'm led to give those kind of people that are selling a very small hustle that I know that, okay, at least I can add to your capital. So do what
So how
what
did you know
you.
that you're led to do that? And
Because I never feel like, when I look at people who are begging me, especially the ones that knock on my window, I actually get irritated. I'm like, sometimes I wind down and say, you don't do that. You're infringing on my privacy. I'm here. You're putting your breath and everything on. I don't like it. Don't do that. What do you want to do? What is your interest? But if that's what you want to do, it's fine. You know. So it doesn't look like you're doing it for social media, doing it for cloud or whatever it is.
All right, number 3 on our list. Consider adding in addition to subtracting. So often we only think of what we are giving up during Lent, but the addition of spiritual practices can also be valuable. This Lent, consider adding a devotional practice to your daily life. There are many possibilities. These prayers may only take few minutes if you think you're running out of time. Yes, instead of the regular ones that you do, add prayer. Yeah, we're all moving. We're all on the move. But if it's just 5 minutes, just somewhere, you can even be driving. It's that good. You can even be driving or doing whatever you're doing. Just say a few words and you're good.
Nice.
You're good.
This 2021, love it.
I said I'm calling OG pastor. Like,
no,
you see them?
Yeah.
What kind of prophet is this one?
This is why
I'm not
February.
prophesying. I've seen people. I was sitting down the other day
And
at the
they're like,
canteen, and it was pastor, and they said Pastor Hojay. I was wondering where that came from.
No, because December he was like, this year, this 2021, he wants to get more spiritual, closer to God. So now that means when you come to work, you usually just say 1 or 2 things in the car. Lovely, lovely stuff.
But you know, I really want to hear your prayers to God. Like,
my prayer.
How do you start?
It's a conversation.
Hey God, it's His Royal Highness, it's His Flyness. I go by the name King Hojay. Oh, but you are the
like
King of Kings, though.
It's a conversation. Let's move on.
When giving alms, do not judge the intention of the recipient. Oftentimes, it is easy for one to judge the people to which we are given. We most times fall into the trap of wanting the poor to be deserving of our generosity. You ask yourself, if I give money to the homeless, will they just use it to buy frivolous things? This is not to say that we should give indiscriminately or not direct our resources towards their best use, but we should give freely, trusting that God will recognize the intention of our gift apart from the outcome.
So,
love it. Like someone like me, if I give them, that's the way I'll be thinking.
Like
that's why I actually don't bother.
This guy go use this money, drink beer.
So just give with the intention of giving, as opposed to calculating what they want to do with the money. Yeah, that's very true.
All right.
I want to put on Yoruba adage, but no. The thing in me is saying,
tell us now. Tell us. Then now translate for us after.
Let me interpret. If they give somebody meat.
Meat?
And you said Aaron now. I say it again.
Ram or something, or goat, or don't say meat.
Okay.
Meat is like you are eating meat.
Okay. Toba.
Like you don't hold on to it. Like, okay, so you're not thinking, what will the person use? You have given the person, let the person use for anything they want to use. Let it go.
I get on small. Yes, wrapping up daily top 5. Fast for someone in particular each day. Yes, offering your sacrifice for a specific person will bring new meaning to your Lenten fast. It will also remind you to pray for that person. You can offer your fast for anyone, but we suggest your spouse, children, or perhaps a deceased relative. Offering your fast for someone specific allows the practice of fasting to positively influence both you and a loved one. You will truly be loving your neighbor as yourself.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's a very good practice, actually. There was a particular service I went to, and for 2 hours, we were just praying for our neighbor. At some point, I was like,
Minko.
But honestly speaking, after had that service, I was like, you know what? A lot of times we're very selfish as humans. I want, I need. But what about your spouse? What about your partner? What about your colleagues? You know,
what
people
about your country, Nigeria?
What about your country? Wow.
Which needs a lot of prayers.
This is a tradition for me. It's not like strange or alien to me in the sense that I do it. Like sometimes I don't even have to tell you that I'm praying for you. It might just be one thing that maybe you have talked about or I see you complaining about, and in my quiet time I just remember you, and then I'm like,
I have prayer points.
Oh yeah, no.
So there's one girl on Instagram.
No, don't tell me about that. Don't. No.
Wait.
Honeypot.
No, I know
2021 is the
it's my
year
prayer.
for Hojay.
What is the prayer? What do you want? You want to marry the girl?
No.
If your
want to run things.
if your thoughts for that girl are not pure, do not tell me about it. I'm not a party to that.
Okay.
Hell.
Let me just.
Yes.
So what kind of prayer is that? That you want to run things?
Yeah. What should I tell God? When I go to God, what should I tell God? I say, Hojay wants to run things.
On God's behalf? You never can tell.
It is in the Bible that we should not commit adultery and fornication. You want to be committing fornication? No. And don't people get to my neck.
Hojay, I was on your side. I said this 2021, but they have known you for adultery and fornication.
I apologize.
Running things. You know, that whole thing, you don't master you.
You know, they say men will embarrass you.
Yeah.
Resume work.
That's it on Daily Top 5. So you see how they're always stressing me, especially these Hojay. Later, they'll now be saying that Honeypot is vexing. That is it on Daily Top 5. When we come back from this break, it will be time to put you guys in control of the music. If you have a video you want to watch this afternoon, get on our social media pages. We are at TVC Connect using the hashtag ESplash. Request your song.
All right.
Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Right about now, it's time to take your requests. We'll put you guys in charge of the music. The remote control is in your hands.
Yes.
And we have a whole lot.
And we always enjoy it.
A whole lot.
Yeah, we do. You guys always take over.
Yeah. Right here on Facebook, Flawless Blaze says, good afternoon, guys. Please play me Fever by Wizkid. I'm still sad about Falagile leaving the show, but I wish her all the best. When her feet arrange, make sure they come even as guest presenter for like once a year.
Once a year?
Once a year.
Now, wow. You miss somebody. You know, 365 days, like once.
No, she should come and say Happy New Year. All right, bye-bye.
Don't worry, we got you. We got you.
Okay, we have this from Twitter. Niger Trey says, good afternoon, guys. Please play me Focus by Joe Boy. All right.
Alrighty. Okay,
nice
so
song.
we have Mr. Marketer here, right here on Twitter, who says, please play me Saudi Love by Peruzzi.
I love that song.
This is a jam. We have one more on Twitter from Shade. He says, please play me Deceived by Yemi Alade featuring Rude Boy.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go enjoy some of the songs. And when we come back, we'll still be taking some more. Let's go.
Okay.
I so much love this song.
Yes, I do.
I love it as well.
The combination is
Peruzzi
mad,
and Fireboy.
crazy, man. Like Peruzzi and Fireboy. Thank you. If you were the one who chose this song. Because you're making my afternoon already.
Yes.
All right, still checking some more reaction on social media. Still on Facebook, Gideon Amawe says, hi, King Hojay and Co. Please play me Bajo by Kwesi Otho. I love that song too.
And this one is from Twitter. Mudupeola says, please play me Hip Hop from Lekon.
Alrighty, and I actually put my eyes on a particular one, and that person is saying, please play me The Best by Davido featuring Mayoko. So that is Melvin_89.
All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
I'm enjoying that song. That song is one of my favorite songs at the moment. This is
Hojay Icon.
Oh, I don't know about Icon, but that song.
I like to like this statement.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm gonna have left this group.
Are you an Icon or
I like this song.
Why are you always looking for trouble? And after looking for the trouble, you now throw people in the middle.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not time for us to talk about our Icon. Icon. LA.
You, what are you?
I belong to Jesus.
Nengians. What do you call them?
Yeah, ninja.
Ninjas.
Yeah. And you don't think yeah.
No, like nice one. Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, it's time to talk about high points of the week.
Okay.
So, ladies.
Such a millennial. Sorry, I don't even know if you're a millennial. You're such a...
I mean, Gen no alphabet.
No alphabet. What's your high point?
It has to be Tuesday when Foladele decided to take a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be Tuesday.
Honestly, same for me. So I'm just going to share your high points because it was very emotional. I was even watching the clips again on her page. It was very emotional. And she was just extra funny that Tuesday. Like, Foladele got me crying on Tuesday. A lot of things she did that day.
But we did not see you cry.
No, not cry. Hard guy like me.
Wow.
Why are you talking? It's only Hojay that, you know, just...
What do you mean?
For real.
What do you mean?
For real.
Have you ever seen me cry on national TV? My family name is very
sweet Arabian queen.
Anyways, yeah, that was my high point. What about you, Honeypot?
Okay, gosh, I always love my Thursdays, you know.
Yes, you do.
And, well, I was under the weather on Tuesday. I couldn't make it to work on Tuesday, but I wouldn't even have loved to be at work, actually. So I don't know.
So emotional.
Yes, all these ones that are hearing me, maybe Foladele would have cried because my own would have been so much. It would have been, I don't cry. I know. And then
I have that kind of cry. Tonight, so I don't like to cry. I don't cry pretty. I don't cry pretty at all.
So everyone will not be messy. You know, some call here, we call here, and I say, you don't do.
And so there's fresh cry that you just be
There's
crying.
fresh cry. Have you not seen Bollywood cry? It's always fresh and it's always 3 drops. You know, 1, 2, 3.
No.
But Nigerian one.
We are Nigerians, we are Africans. So leave that in.
So Thursday for you.
So I love Thursdays. I love today too, but today, baby, but it's okay, it's fine. I love your playlist, you know.
Love it, love it, love it.
Half the time, my words are not coming out.
Honeypot will not allow the word go. Frivolity.
I mean, if I don't say fro, and I leave it, I don't go to another. You don't think that something is wrong with it?
Oh, wow.
Okay, now guys, before we go, here is the week's reminder that happiness is free.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, anything that makes you happy, anything that rocks your boat.
And that was a vibe, by the way.
Vibe!
So why can't Okadas be doing it for us here now?
No,
maybe
You know how much is petrol?
No, not even petrol. This one that you just allow them with their horns, the way they blare horns in the streets.
Oh.
Some of them they blare. Beep, beep,
Like,
they're just
talking
playing
about
with it.
horns, before we go here, there was this particular Okada rider that had a truck, a trailer horn.
Nice
You can
one.
imagine driving here, boom!
Nice one,
And
nice one.
you
I like
Do it.
And you
I
now
like
go
it.
back and see one tiny thing.
I like it.
You like it?
I don't like it. I don't ever like it.
I think I should do
not-
something like that.
No.
Wow.
I don't think it is just cool because you just turn and then you think it's a truck and then you just see
I
the tiny
almost
thing.
drove into
And
the gutter.
the tiny thing will now be making noise in the streets. Like, you don't know, some of them, they have turned into toy. Like, what is it?
But
You know,
happiness is free.
but happiness is free.
All right, guys, that's all we can take for today. Thank you so much for sticking with us from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Woo! Love it.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
All right.
Yeah.
It's been your girl, Amanda Dara. King Hojay has been in the building.
Yes,
Honeypot
sir.
has been in the building. And we're saying have a lovely weekend. Keep it safe.
Hey.